if you're watching this, you're not sure how we got the correct answer of 44. And so if I continue drawing pictures here, I've got a woman and she casts a shadow. These questions all like shadows, and sure enough, on the MCA, they like shadow questions. So we've got our woman who has a shadow and a building has a shadow. If I label them, and that's really the important part here, labeling them correctly. A woman is 5.5 feet tall, okay, and has a shadow that's 3.5 feet long. At the same time, the building casts a shadow of 28 feet long. So the building isn't 28 feet tall. The shadow is 28 feet long. And we do not know the height of that building. So that's my x feet. There we go. So now I can set up my proportion. I'm going to go height to height, shadow to shadow. And I keep doing it that way simply because I want to be consistent. If you want to do it a different way, you want to go, you know what, I don't like height to height, shadow to shadow. I'm going to do height to shadow, or shadow to shadow, height to. As long as you're consistent and you do the same thing every time and you're getting the right answer, go for it. 12 ways to correctly do this. I'm just picking one of them so I can be consistent. So height to height and shadow to shadow. I've got my proportions set up. I'm going to cross multiply and divide. I get 3.5 x, equals, if I pull out my handy dandy calculator and I do 5.5 times 28, 5.5 times 28, I get 154. 154. And sure enough, if I divide both sides by whatever number is next to the variable, divide by 3.5, I'm going to end up with that answer of 44 feet. And that is how we got that answer.